Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This channel, Everyday Science, is all about trying to learn various concepts of the science by practicing a lot of questions. This video is in continuation of the series where we're trying to learn Python by solving interview questions from top tech companies like Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google. If you're preparing for any of this role, this is a great series to follow and build your concepts. So yeah, let's jump right in. In this video, we are going to solve this question on start scratch regarding women in the Olympics before World War II. This question has been asked in Google and ESPN interviews, and it's a great question if you're preparing for data engineer, data scientist, data analyst, or ML engineer roles. Okay, the question reads: find the unique names women who participated in an Olympics before World War II. Let's consider the year 1939 as the start of World War II. Okay, so we are given a data frame called Olympics athletes events, and our expected output is a pandas data frame with one column. These are the names of all the women in the Olympics before World War II. Okay, so let's inquire about this data frame called Olympic athletes events. It has a number of columns, basically information about the person who participated, what was the gender, age, height, team, year they participated, season, city, and all that. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that we are only considering two things. Firstly, the year should be less than 1939 because we want before World War II. So year should be less than 1939 and the sex is should be equal to female because we want women in the Olympics. So what we need to do is you can take the Boolean indexing route, but let's try to do this in a fun way. Let's try to do this using dot query and try to learn how can we use multiple conditions in the dot query method. Until now, we have been using only one conditions when we write dot query. But let's try to learn how can we filter based on multiple conditions in just one dot query method. So the first thing that we need to make sure is that we are only considering women. So if I go ahead and do dot query and then sex should be equal to female, so capital F. If I go ahead and run this, it is going to keep only those rows where the participant is a female, right? Now we also need to make sure that the year is less than 1939. So what we can do is we can write and year should be less than 1939. If I go ahead and run this, so now it is going to have only those people who are female as well as they participated in an Olympics that was before 1939. So everything is here now. Now what we need is we need the name and it should be a pandas data frame. So how can we get a pandas data frame of only one column? We can provide the name as a list. So we write double square brackets and then name. If I go ahead and run this, this is going to give you all the people who are women and they participated in Olympics before World War II. Now we need to make sure that these are unique names. So there should not be any repetition because just think about it. There could be people who are participating in Olympics more than once before 1939, right? So we do not want repetitions. So now let me show you firstly what is the type of this, right? So this would be very clear for you. Do we use these two square brackets versus one square brackets? So if I just do return this type, right? So it is going to return you that it is a data frame. However, if I remove one of the square brackets, now let's see what is the type. So it is a series. So you see, when we say expected output is a pandas data frame, we need two square brackets. And if it is a pandas series, then we need a one square bracket. Okay. Now, another thing to keep in mind is when we say that, hey, can you return me unique values? Now, if this is a data frame, you might be thinking if we use the dot unique method, it is going to give us the unique values of name and drop all the repeated values. But actually, if you look at it, it says data frame object has no attribute unique. So you cannot use unique with a data frame because we just saw, right? If you are using double square brackets, it is a data frame. However, if I remove this, it will make this entire thing as a pandas series. And now if I go ahead and run this, so it is going to keep the only unique values. So you see, if you want unique values as a pandas series, use dot unique. However, in this you want a expected output to be a pandas data frame. So you cannot use dot unique. In that case, what we need to do is we need to use drop duplicates. So if it is a pandas data frame, to get unique values, use drop duplicates. If it is a pandas series, to get unique values, use dot unique. If I go ahead and run this, then now you have all the values that are unique, and these are the women who have participated in Olympics before World War II. If I go ahead and run this, so now our output looks exactly like expected output. Let me go ahead and submit it to pass all the test cases. So yeah, everything is green, and this is how we do it. So not a difficult question. However, we learned something new in this case. Firstly, how can we use more than one condition to filter using the dot query method? And then we also learned about the difference and how can we create a pandas series versus a pandas data frame, and how can we use drop duplicates versus unique in case we are expected a pandas data frame or a pandas series to get the unique names. So yeah, this is how we do it. Let me know if there is a better way or more efficient way to solve this question. Let the solution be in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.